what should be a fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season as we battle for the trophy and crown a champion of the Sun Belt Conference right here today. We've got a collision here between two rivals from the Sun Belt Conference, as we're going to see the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Monarchs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run of the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Banks. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Monarchs keep the football on the move.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You've got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. The Monarchs run out to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Arkansas State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the handoff, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Arkansas State. This quarterback on fire today. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team able to bring him down. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Monarchs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. On the ground, trying for the 1st down with a tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark. We're getting 4th down and inches. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Hatching. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The shotgun running play call. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can...
Got a lane. Can he get in? tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Red Wolves looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. A much-needed score from trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The ball is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 1st and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Banks. Looking to the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second.
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Now the offense is set up with a short field. 29-Philly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Trying to find room. It's Patchett. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Monarchs will kick it off to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And now the running back's got it again. The Red Wolves pick up enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a further success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Red Wolves trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down that time. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Monarchs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Banks. Receiver makes the catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the Monarchs will send the punt team onto the field. And he boots it high into the air. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. They'll try the right here. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, you'll get a touchdown.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Back to pass. It's Banks. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And he dives right over the pile for the 2-point conversion. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And he's got it. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Red Wolves will have to kick this away. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt